we all sort of grew up, the three of us anyway, in the same time period, and we didn't, openly talk about our feelings and things like that. And we weren't having like direct conversations the way we do. But like we weren't taught to do that with our kids. I feel like it just is sort of instinctual. So like what I wonder is, if I wasn't taught to approach my daughter when she's crying about something and sit her down and say, like, let's just talk about it. Like, it's all right to cry, like, have your feelings and, talk to me about it. Like, if that wasn't my experience, then why intrinsically do I do that with my own kids?
Yeah, it's a huge question, right? And it's probably some massive mix of, we're all rejecting the hustle culture, like, we all saw the damage of that and don't want to buy into it. I'm sure the pandemic has accelerated it in so many ways, even weird cultural shifts. Like he produced a special of mine. He's been a mentor to mine, but like you can look at Judd Apatow movies and start to see when it was like, oh, these movies are, now we forget, like, this is men letting their guard down. This guy's 40 talking with other male friends about being a virgin. Ha, 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 ha.
Right.
Men talking about feelings. That felt like this huge shift in pop culture, just to have like a movie where men let their guard down. That was like not that long ago, So it's been bubbling to the surface, and I wish I was smart enough to be able to say why. But I mostly just feel the whiplash of having been through it. I mean, even when you look at, I don't know about you guys, but I'm 42 years old, and I think back, I get so sad because I go, man, there are kids I went to high school with who have come out since high school, but there wasn't one. When I tell you there wasn't one kid I remember who was actually out of the closet in all 4 years of high school, I'm not exaggerating.
I think it's the same with me.
And I sit here, that's a thought we can't fathom. A high school kid today could not fathom that.
No.
They wouldn't fathom that idea that they're just never going to meet a gay person. Like, it's just not. And you think about how much we've unwrapped and shed. And look, we have a long way to go. I'm not trying to sit here with two other white guys and talk about how great the world is now. There's a long way to go. We all know it. But just some of the barriers that have come down between our school experience and our kids they moved at light speed in a really great way.
Yeah.
But it does feel a little bit like we're all sort of standing in the rubble of what was, trying to figure out how to raise kids in this better world that we haven't totally nailed down the parameters of yet.
Right. Yeah. Like the one thing that we don't know is what our kids are going to then, how they're going to take all of these experiences, and then when they become parents, turn around and look at their kids and turn around and look at their past, and how are they going to process? You'd like to think it's positive because we're here talking about trying to be positive and open and talking about feelings and being present, but we don't really know how this experiment is going to sort of end up until that crew sort of gets there and then goes through that scenario that we're talking about.
Hey friends, nice to see you here. While you're here, why don't you hit the like button, click subscribe, maybe ring the notifications bell, all the YouTube stuff. Oh, and if you're into podcasts, you should check out Modern Dadhood on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, all of the fun places that do the podcasting thing. If you're into it, you're into it.